Hello viewers, it's Madam at IAS Academy and today we are going to see March 2020 current affairs. In our last video we have discussed March 2020 current affairs, and in this video we are going to complete March 2020 current affairs. So watch this video till the end. So let's get started. First, Vandhan Vikas Yojana. Vandhan Vikas Yojana is implemented by the TRIFED. TRIFED comes under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. And this Vandhan Vikas Yojana has selected a champion state. Manipur has emerged as the champion state because in the tribal population, most of their income generation is mostly from the Vandhan Vikas Yojana. So Manipur has emerged as the champion state. Under this Vandhan Vikas Yojana, what they do is they collect the they do value addition to the minor forest produce. Value addition to the minor forest produce is done, but minor forest produce is something that is collected by the tribals. So it is procured from Vandhan Kendras. Vandhan Kendras are established. So these are the things which are relating to Vandhan Vikas Yojana. So Vandhan Vikas Yojana, it is implemented by TRIFED. TRIFED comes under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, and recently Manipur has selected as the champion state because most of the tribal income is from the Vandhan Vikas Yojana. And in this Vandhan Vikas Yojana, they do value addition for the minor forest produce by establishing Vandhan Kendra. So these are the things which are relating to Vandhan Vikas Yojana. Then we have Catch the Rain campaign. Catch the Rain campaign is by the National Water Mission of the Ministry of Jal Shakti. So it is by Ministry of Jal Shakti, National Water Mission. We have National Water Mission under the Ministry of Jal Shakti is the one which is which have launched this Catch the Rain campaign. In this Catch the Rain campaign, it has two things. One is to conserve the rainwater. Another one is to clean the water resources. Conserve the rainwater and clean the water resources are two important things under this Catch the Rain campaign, and it urged the state as well as the stakeholders to create the rainwater harvesting systems, rainwater harvesting structures, RWHS. So these are the things in Catch the Rain. So Catch the Rain is by the National Water Mission of the Ministry of Jal Shakti, and it is to conserve rainwater as well as the clean water resources, and it urged the state as well as the stakeholders to create rainwater harvesting structures. Then we have NRIC. NRIC stands for National Register of Indian Citizens. National Register of Indian Citizens is mandatory. Every citizens of India should register in this NRIC as per the Section 14A. Section 14A of the Citizenship Act 1955 as amended in 2004. This is why it is in news. So NRIC stands for National Register of Indian Citizens. Every citizen of India, it is compulsory for all the citizens of our country to register in the NRIC as per Section 14A of the Citizenship Act 1955 as amended in 2004. Yeah, Constitution Scheduled Order Amendment Bill 2021. So Constitution Scheduled Caste Order Amendment Bill 2021 is recently passed. It is a bill. So it is recently passed in Lok Sabha. So it is in news. Under this, 7 castes will be brought under one nomenclature called as Devendra Kula Vellalar. So it is in news. 7 castes will be brought under one nomenclature called as Devendra Kula Vellalars, and those 7 castes are Devendra Kulathan, Kadayan, Kalladi, Kudumban, Pallan, Pannadi and Vaitriyan are the 7 castes which will be brought under one nomenclature called as Devendra Kula Vellalars. So these are the things which are relating to that bill. Then we have Samar. Samar campaign is by the Jharkhand government. Jharkhand government has launched a campaign called as Samar campaign, and Samar campaign stands for Strategic Action for Alleviation of Malnutrition and Anemia Reduction. It is for the reducing malnutrition as well as anemia. So it is to reduce malnutrition in children as well as anemia in women. So this is the thing, and it has 1000 days target, and it will have an annual target, and it will be tracking the progress. For tracking the progress, it will have some annual surveys. These are the things which are relating to Samar campaign. Samar campaign is launched by the Jharkhand government, and Samar stands for Strategic Action for Alleviation of Malnutrition and Anemia Reduction. It is to reduce the main aim of the Samar campaign is to reduce the malnutrition in children as well as anemia in women, and it has a 1000-day target, and it tracks the progress by conducting annual surveys. Then we have Pritzker Architecture. Pritzker Architecture Prize. It is given by the Pritzker family. First, it was constituted by Pritzker in 1979. In 1979, Pritzker and his wife founded the Pritzker Architecture Prize, and now it is funded by the Pritzker family, and it is sponsored by the Hayat Foundation, and it is considered as the Nobel Prize for Architecture, and it is given to honor a living architecture. So Pritzker Prize founded in 1979 by Pritzker and his wife. Now it is funded by the Pritzker family, and it is sponsored by Hayat Foundation, and it is considered as the Nobel Prize for Architecture, and it is given to honor a living architect. Then we have Japi. Japi is from Assam. So Japi is a hat. It is a conical hat which is used by the Assam population. It is used by Assam tribals to protect them from rain as well as sun, and but it is also given to guests to honor them. It is also given for guests for honoring them. So those are the things relating to Japi. Japi is a hat. It is a conical hat which is made up of bamboo, and it is also made up of dried toko. Toko is a tree. Toko is a rainforest tree which is found in the upper Assam, and this conical hat will be used by the tribal population to protect them from rain as well as sun, but it is also given to the guests to honor them. So these are the things which are relating to Japi. So Japi is conical hat made up of bamboo and toko which is used in Assam. Then we have Zorai. Zorai is a it's actually a vessel. It has a tray and it has a stand, and this tray sometimes have a cover. It has a cover. It is with a cover or without a cover. This structure is called as Zorai, and it is made up of bell metal. And every household in Assam have this, and it is used to serve betel nut, and sometimes it is also given to the guest to honor them along with Japi. So these are the things relating to Zorai. Zorai is also present in Assam. It is also found in Assamese households. It is a tray with a stand. It is a tray with a stand, sometimes with a cover or without a cover. It is used to serve betel nut, and sometimes it is given to the guest to honor them. So these are the things which are relating to Zorai. And the drinking age 21. So drinking age is reduced to 21 in Delhi. So in Delhi they have reduced their drinking age to 21. Earlier it was 25. From 25 they have reduced their drinking age to 21. And they also said that no government liquor stores will be in Delhi. And also said no new liquor shops will be opened in Delhi. These are the things which are said by Delhi. So Delhi has said that they are reducing their drinking age to 21 from 25. So from 25 they have reduced their drinking age to 21, and they also said no government liquor stores will be in Delhi and no new liquor shops will be opened in Delhi. So these are the things which are relating to liquor and Delhi. Then we have skill certificate, and the government has made mandatory for their contractors to have skill certificate. Government has made mandatory for the skill certificate. Why? Because it's Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has requested the government to do this to increase the skill among the persons, because in our recent survey, a recent survey was conducted, and in that recent survey they have said only 2.4% of the Indian workforce is formally trained in the particular sector in which they are working, and it is by the periodic labor force survey of 2018 to 19. So periodic labor force survey of 2018 to 19 says that only 2.4% of the workforce in India is formally trained in the particular sector in which they are working. So by this survey, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship requested the government to make a mandatory for the government contractors to have a skill certificate. Therefore, now onwards, the government contractors should have skill certificate to work on the particular thing. Then we have ISS bacteria. ISS stands for International Space Station. International Space Station, a new bacteria. 4 new species of bacteria is found, that is in news. So Indian Space Station, International Space Station has found 4 new bacteria, and those 4 new bacteria belong to a family called as Methylobacteriaceae. Methylobacteriaceae. It belongs to Methylobacteriaceae, and this Methylobacteriaceae, in this 4 species of bacteria that are found in International Space Station, one is named after the Indian scientist. That is why it is important for us, and that bacterium is called as Methylobacterium ajmali. It is called as Methylobacterium ajmali. It is named after the scientist Syed Ajmal Khan. So it is named after Syed Ajmal Khan. In International Space Station, 4 new species of bacteria is found, and these 4 species of bacteria belong to a family called as Methylobacteriaceae, and of this 4 species of bacteria, one is named after the Indian scientist, and it is named Methylobacterium ajmali, named after a scientist called Syed Ajmal Khan. So these are the things which are relating to International Space Station bacteria. Then we have Gandhi Peace Prize. Gandhi Peace Prize was constituted in 1995. It was the 125th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. In the 125th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, we constituted prize called as Gandhi Peace Prize, and now it is given to the father of Bangladesh called as Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. It is given to Sheikh Mujibur Rahman for 2020. That is why it is in news, and it is given to individuals as well as institutions to honor their work on transforming the society based on Gandhian principles of non-violence. And in this they will give a prize of 1 crore rupees, a citation and a plaque, and for participating in this all persons can participate, no race, sex, creed, anything, so no conditions. So Gandhi Peace Prize. Gandhi Peace Prize was constituted in 1995 in the 125th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, and under this Gandhi Peace Prize, recently in 2020 the Gandhi Peace Prize was given to the father of Bangladesh, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. So it is in news, and it is given to individuals as well as institutions to honor their work to transform the society based on Gandhian principles of non-violence. And in this they will give 1 crore rupee, citation and a plaque, and anyone can participate regardless of their race, creed, sex, anything. Then we have World Summit on Information Society Forum 2021. World Summit on International Summit 2021. It is the world's largest annual gathering for the ICT for development. It is the world's largest annual gathering for the ICT for development, and it is co-organized by this World Summit on Information Society Forum 2021 is co-organized by ITU, International Telecommunication Union, UNESCO, UNDP and UNCTAD. UNESCO, UNDP and UNCTAD. And it shares knowledge for the creation of knowledge and for the sharing of best practices. So World Summit on Information Society Forum is for the sharing of knowledge, sharing of best practices and for the creation of knowledge. And this is the world's largest annual gathering of the ICT for development, and it is co-organized by the ITU, International Telecommunication Union, UNESCO, UNCTAD and UNDP. Then we have Shahidi Divas. Shahidi Divas was celebrated on March 23 and was celebrated to commemorate March 23, 1931. In March 23, 1931, a major event happened. In March 23, 1931, three Indian freedom fighters Bhagat Singh, Shivaram Rajguru and Sukhdev Thakbar were hanged to death by the British government for their revolutionary activities. So to commemorate that day, we celebrate March 23 as the Shahidi Divas. It is also called as Martyrs Day. It is also called as Martyrs Day or Sarvodaya Day. So Shahidi Divas is celebrated on March 23. It is also called as Martyrs Day or Sarvodaya Day. It is celebrated to commemorate the March 23, 1931 event in which three Indian freedom fighters Bhagat Singh, Shivaram Rajguru as well as Sukhdev Thakbar were hanged to death by the British government for their revolutionary activities. Then we have Pakal Dul Hydroelectric Project. So Pakal Dul Hydroelectric Project is located on a river called as Marusudar River. Marusudar River. It is located on Marusudar River. Marusudar River is a tributary of Chenab River. And in Chenab River, we have already seen a project called as highest railway bridge. So a world's highest railway bridge is going to be on the Chenab River. We have already seen it in this March 2021 current affairs in our last video, I guess. So now we have Pakal Dul Hydroelectric Project. Pakal Dul Hydroelectric Project is going to be on Marusudar River. Marusudar River is a tributary of Chenab River and it is going to be on Jammu and Kashmir. Then we have Tulip Garden. Tulip Garden is also in Jammu and Kashmir and it is also called as Indira Gandhi Memorial Tulip Garden and it is the Asia's largest tulip garden. So Tulip Garden is in Jammu and Kashmir and it is the Asia's largest tulip garden and it is also called as Indira Gandhi Memorial Tulip Garden. And it is located on the Zabirwan range, on the foothills of the Zabirwan range. And UNITR stands for United Nations Institute for Training and Research. It is for training and research. It gives training to the diplomats. It gives trainings on the finance. It gives courses on the Ministry of Finance. It gives finance and trade courses as well as it gives training on peacekeeping. And it also gives courses on municipal and regional leaders. So courses for municipal as well as regional leaders are also given. So UNITAR is by the United Nations. It is the training arm of the United Nations and its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. It is created in 1963. So UNITAR stands for United Nations Institute for Training and Research. It is a training arm of the United Nations, and it was founded in 1963, and it is headquartered in Geneva, and it gives training to the diplomats. Training is given in the finance. In finance, courses are given, and for peacekeeping also training is given, and for the regional and the local leaders courses are given. So those are the things which are done by UNITAR. Then we have Suez Canal. Suez Canal is recently in news because of the cargo ship which has blocked the Suez Canal. Ever Given is a cargo ship which has blocked the Suez Canal. Suez Canal is located right here. Here we have Red Sea, and on the top we have Mediterranean Sea. Suez Canal is the one which connects the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. Suez Canal is an artificial seaway which connects the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea, and it also acts as a line of separation between the Africa and Asia. Here we have Africa and here we have Asia. It separates Africa and Asia, and it connects Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. So these are the things which are relating to Suez Canal. Recently it is in news because of the Ever Given cargo ship. Then CSC stands for Central Scrutiny Center. CSC stands for Central Scrutiny Center. The Central Scrutiny Center is an initiative of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and it is for the ensuring the data quality. It is for ensuring data quality, and so that the data is free from flaws. So Central Scrutiny Center, it is by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. It is to ensure data quality so that the data is free from flaws. Then we have Shigmo. Shigmo is a festival which is celebrated in Goa, and it is an annual harvest festival. It is a rich golden harvest of paddy. It is a celebration of golden harvest of paddy, and it is celebrated on Goa. So Shigmo, it is celebrated on Goa. It is the rich golden harvest of paddy. Then we have Patrika Mountbatten. Patrika Mountbatten is in news. She is the eldest daughter of Mountbatten. She is the eldest daughter of Mountbatten, and she is the Mountbatten is the last viceroy of India. So she is the daughter of Mountbatten, whereas Mountbatten is the viceroy of India, and this Patrika Mountbatten also has some royal connection. She is the great granddaughter of Queen Victoria. She is the great granddaughter of Queen Victoria. So Patrika Mountbatten is the daughter of Mountbatten. Mountbatten is the last viceroy of India, and she also has some royal connection. She is the great granddaughter of Queen Victoria. So she is in news because her jewelries were auctioned recently in London. Then we have Gigamesh. Gigamesh is something, and it is an invention which is by a woman-led startup. It is a product for the low-cost internet in rural areas. It is a product for low-cost internet in rural areas, and it is produced by a woman-led startup called as Astrome. Astrome is a woman-led startup which produced this Gigamesh. Gigamesh is a product for low-cost internet in rural areas, and it is a wireless product which gives a low-cost internet. So Gigamesh is a product for low-cost internet, and it is produced by a woman-led startup called as Astrome, and it is a wireless product. Then we have Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project. Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project is an urban rejuvenation program, and it is for the Ahmedabad. It is for rejuvenating Ahmedabad, and Sabarmati is a west flowing river. We have certain west flowing rivers like Narmada, Tapati. Most of the rivers are east flowing. There are certain west flowing rivers, and out of this west flowing river, Sabarmati is also one of the west flowing rivers. And in the Sabarmati river, we have Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project. It is for the environmental improvement, social upliftment, and urban rejuvenation, and it is for Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is located on the banks of Sabarmati river, and this Sabarmati river will drain into the Gulf of Cambay, and it is originated from Aravalli Hills. It is drained into Gulf of Cambay, and it is originating from Aravalli Hills. These are the things which are relating to Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project. Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project. Sabarmati is a west flowing river like Narmada and Tapati. It originates from Aravalli Hills and drains into Gulf of Cambay, and Ahmedabad is located on the banks of this river. And this Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project is for urban rejuvenation and social upliftment and environmental improvement. Then we have Telangana retirement. Telangana has increased their retirement age to 61. The Telangana government employees retirement age is increased to 61. So it is in news. Then Nakaduba Sinhala Ramaswamy Sadasivam. Nakaduba Sinhala Ramaswamy Sadasivam. What is it? It is a butterfly. It is a new species of butterfly which is recently found in Agastya Malai in Western Ghats. It is found in Western Ghats in Agastya Malai. So, Nakaduba Sinhala Ramaswamy Sadasivam. It is a butterfly found in Western Ghats in Agastya Malai. Then Anandam, it is launched by IIM. Anandam is launched by IIM, Indian Institute of Management, Jammu, and the center will provide methods to overcome the mental stress and to spread positivity. It is to overcome mental stress and to increase the positivity. So Anandam is launched by IIM, Indian Institute of Management, Jammu, and it is to overcome mental stress and to spread positivity. So these are the things which we have seen in this video. Let us have a quick recap of what are the things which we have seen in this video. First, Vandan Vikas is by TriFed. TriFed as implemented. It is implemented by TriFed. TriFed comes under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Vandan Vikas is for value addition of the minor forest produce of the tribals, and Manipur has emerged as the champion state in this Vandan Vikas Yojana. And Catch the Rain is by Ministry of Jal Shakti under the National Water Mission. We have Catch the Rain campaign. It is to increase, it is to conserve rainwater, and it was also for cleaning the water resources. The NRIC stands for National Register of Indian Citizens. National Register of Indian Citizens. It is mandatory for every citizen of India to register in this NRIC as per Section 14A of the Citizenship Act 1955 as amended in 2004. Then Constitution Scheduled Caste Order Amendment Bill 2021. It is passed in Lok Sabha recently, and in this 7 castes will be put into one common nomenclature called as Devendra Kula Villallas, and those 7 castes are Devendra Kulattan, Kadayan, Kalladi, Kudumban, Pallan, Pannadi and Vaityan. Then Samar campaign is by the Jharkhand government. Jharkhand government has launched a campaign called as Samar campaign, and SAMA stands for Strategic Action for Alleviation of Malnutrition and Anemia Reduction, and this campaign aims to reduce malnutrition in children and anemia in women. So it has a 1000-day target. Then Pritzker Architecture Prize is considered as the Nobel Prize for Architecture, and it is given by Pritzker family and is funded by the Hyatt Foundation. It is sponsored by the Hyatt Foundation, and this Pritzker Foundation is formed in 1979. It is founded in 1979 by the Pritzker and his wife. Then Japi is a conical hat which is used by the Assam tribal people, and this conical hat is made up of bamboo and tokoi. Dried tokoi. Tokoi is a leaf from rainforest. It is a leaf from a palm tree. It is a palm tree from the rainforest of the Upper Assam. This conical hat is used to protect the Assamese people from the forest, from the rain as well as sun, but it is also given to the guest to honor them. Then Swarai, it's made up of bell metal. It is a vessel, and it has a tray and it has a stand. It also has some cover, or it is with cover or without cover, and it is made up of bell metal. It is also given to the guest to honor them, and betel nuts are served using this Swarai. Then Delhi's drinking age is reduced to 21. Earlier, Delhi's drinking age is 25. Now they have reduced it to 21, and they have also said that no government liquor stores will be opened in Delhi, and no new liquor stores will open in Delhi. These are the things just said. Skill certificate. Government has made mandatory that the government contractors should have skill certificate. This is based on the recommendation from the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has said the government that they should make it mandatory for the government contractors to have skill certificate. This is based on the Periodic Labour Force Survey of 2018 to 19. Periodic Labour Force of 2018 to 19 said that the 2.4% of the Indian workforce only are formally trained. So based on this, they made a skill certificate as a mandatory one. ISS bacteria, International Space Station. In International Space Station, 4 new species of bacteria are founded, and these 4 new species belong to Methylobacteriaceae, and one of these species is named after Indian scientist called as Syed Ajmal Khan. It is named after Syed Ajmal Khan, and that bacteria is named as Methylobacterium ajmali. And these bacteria aid in plant growth. Then Gandhi Peace Space. Gandhi Peace Space was constituted in 1995 in the 125th birth anniversary of Gandhi, and now it is given to the father of Bangladesh, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. So it is in news, and it is given for the individuals and institutions for their contributions for transforming society based on Gandhian principles of non-violence. Then World Summit on Information Society and Forum 2021. It is the largest annual gathering of the ICT for development of the ICT of development, and it is co-organized by the International Telecommunication Union, UNCTAD, and UNDP, and UNESCO. Then Shahidi Divas was celebrated on March 23rd, and to commemorate for March 23rd, 1931. In March 23rd, 1931, three freedom fighters of India, Bhagat Singh, Shivaram Rajguru, and Sukhdev Thapar, were hanged to death by the British government for their revolutionary activities. To commemorate the day, we celebrate Shahidi Divas on March 23, and it is also called as Martyrs Day or Sarvodaya Day. And Pakal Dul Hydroelectric Project is in Jammu and Kashmir. It is on the Marsudar River. Marsudar River is a tributary of Chenab River. Then we have Tulip Garden. Tulip Garden is also in Jammu and Kashmir. It is on the foothills of the Zabairwan range, and this Tulip Garden is the largest in Asia, and this Tulip Garden is also called as Indira Gandhi Memorial Tulip Garden. Then UNITR stands for United Nations Institute for Training and Research. It is the training of the United Nations, and in this they give training on the finance and train. They give courses on finance and train, and they give courses for the regional and the local, and they also give training for peacekeeping, and it was founded in 1963, and its headquarters is in Geneva. Then we have Suez Canal. Suez Canal is the one which connects Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. Suez Canal separates Asia and Africa, and it is an artificial seaway. Recently it was blocked by Ever Given. Then we have Central Scrutiny Center. Central Scrutiny Center is an initiative of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and it is to ensure the data quality, and so that the data is free from flaws. Then we have Shigmo. Shigmo is a harvest festival which is celebrated in Goa. It is an annual harvest festival. It is a rich golden harvest festival of paddy. Shigmo celebrated by Goa. Then we have Patrika Mountbatten. Patrika Mountbatten is the daughter of Mountbatten, and she also has a royal connection. She is the great granddaughter of Queen Victoria, and recently her jewels were auctioned in London, so it is in news. Then Gigamesh. Gigamesh is a product for low cost internet, and it is produced by a woman led startup called as Astrom, and it is a wireless product. It is a product for low cost internet, and it is produced by Astrom, and it is a wireless product. Then we have Sabarmati Riverfront Development Project. Sabarmati is a west flowing river like Narmada and Tapati, and Sabarmati originates from Aravalli, and it drains into Gulf of Cambay, and the Sabarmati Riverfront Project. Allahabad is the one which is on the bank of this. Sorry, it is Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is the one which is in the bank of this river, and recently it is for the urban rejuvenation as well as the social upliftment and environmental improvement. This project is for the social upliftment and environmental improvement. Telangana retirement age is increased to 61. Telangana government employees retirement age is increased to 61. Then Nakaduba Sinhala Ramaswamy Sadasivam is a new butterfly species which is discovered in Agastya Malai in the Western Ghats. Then we have Anandam. Anandam is by IIM, Indian Institute of Management, Jammu, and it is for it is to help the people overcome their mental stress and to spread positivity. So these are the things which we have seen in this March 2021 current affairs. So subscribe to My Laminate IAS Academy. Thank you.